And now, News 4's Weather Extra with Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Welcome into Weather Extra on this Monday. We let Ryan have Memorial Day off. Hopefully he is relaxing. A lot of people out and about this weekend. It is that time of year to go to the lake, to the beach, maybe just hang out in the backyard. But you know, these pop-up showers and thunderstorms can come on us pretty quickly. And the big threat is lightning. Lightning safety is important. Here's meteorologist Zach Webster.
We're headed into summertime, which means school's out, and a lot of people are going to be spending a lot more time outdoors. It also means thunderstorms become a bit more likely for us as we head into the afternoons. Those thunderstorms produce lightning, which is obviously a very, very dangerous thing. Quite simply put, when thunder roars, go indoors. Lightning can strike 10 to 12 miles away from the center of a thunderstorm. You want to move indoors into a shelter as soon as you hear that thunder. Some great examples of some shelter that you can take: a substantial building with electricity and plumbing, or a metal hardtop vehicle. Outdoor coverings such as a dugout at a baseball field or a picnic covering, not going to keep you safe during a thunderstorm. Once you're in that shelter, you want to stay in that shelter until 30 minutes after the last flash of lightning that you see or the last rumble of thunder that you hear, after which it's safe to go back outside. Quite simply put, you cannot be outside during a thunderstorm, especially out in an open field. You cannot take shelter under a tree, and you cannot be out in the open water with a thunderstorm approaching. As I mentioned earlier, two of the safest places to be during a thunderstorm: within a sturdy building or in a metal hard-topped vehicle.
Definitely good advice. Yeah, lightning can strike over 10 miles away from the parent thunderstorm where it can be sunny. So just definitely head indoors when you see these pop-up showers and storms. We've seen a lot of storms across the south, not so many here compared to areas north and west of us. I want to show you the latest count here of tornadoes across the country. And the red line is what we're looking at so far in 2025 through May 25th. Over 1,000 tornado counts so far. The count is over 1,000, 1,007 to be exact. That is much higher than most years. You go back and there's one year that was a little bit more active, but generally speaking, this has been one of the most active seasons for tornadoes that we've seen in a while, and it looks like that activity will continue. It's been kind of dominant over the last couple weeks over the Plain States and then into parts of the southeast, but here at home, thankfully, we have avoided the worst of the weather over the past couple weeks. As we go through time, we could use some rainfall. Severe chances tomorrow will be there. The Storm Prediction Center has us outlined under a slight risk. That's really conditional upon us getting some storms to move in. I'm kind of eyeing the central part of Alabama for the better severe chances as we go through tomorrow. The main severe threat, damaging straight line winds, not so much tornadoes. Kind of watching this area for tomorrow, kind of the same area that got hit earlier today. Here's the Futurecast, one computer model showing that batch of rainfall north of us for the evening hours here. And then as we go through tonight, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, we'll see where the boundaries set up. There's some energy coming in from the west. This model has just a few showers and storms tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. Some of the other model data coming in is a little more aggressive with a line sometime tomorrow afternoon. Might happen, might not happen. The models don't handle a pattern like this very well. Any showers that approach tomorrow evening and tomorrow night will be weakening, but again, there could be some gusty winds mixed in. Then as we go into the day on Wednesday, looking somewhat calmer across our area. A few pop-up showers and storms, but the severe chance on Wednesday will be lower than what we see tomorrow, if we see any storms come in on our Tuesday. Behind this rainmaker, which will linger all week long, we get some better weather for the weekend. We'll break down that pattern change coming up next.
Now, News 4's Weather Extra.
A few showers and storms in our areas today. Much more widespread rainfall north and west of us. That's pretty much been the pattern for weeks on end. As we look to the north of us, northeast of us, a lot of lightning strikes coming on through Georgia this evening. And then westward into Texas, showers and storms, a tornado watch, a big severe thunderstorm watch around Houston. And then northwest of there into the panhandle of Texas, some showers and storms, Oklahoma, all the way through Arkansas as we go through tomorrow again. So this pattern has been active but a little more active north of us compared to in the heart of the Wiregrass. So one batch of rainfall moves on through. Now this model has some activity coming in tomorrow afternoon. Remember the other model I showed you did not. So those are the differences that we're seeing in the model data. Tomorrow at 5, the chance for some showers and storms. If this model were to verify, those are the storms that could produce some gusty winds, but not a guarantee that we'll get any decent coverage tomorrow afternoon. Same thing on Wednesday, some pop-up showers and storms around, but likely better, more widespread rainfall west of us compared to what we'll see in our area. But I am eyeing Thursday and Friday for better rain chances overall, a little more widespread at that point. So that is Thursday at 5. Kind of a mess, it looks like, all across the south here with lingering energy moving on through the atmosphere and a lot of moisture coming in from the Gulf. So scattered showers and storms, overall severe chances look low. It's that time of year where you can get some gusty winds with some of the storms, but we're kind of getting out of the tornado season for us, and that is certainly some good news. So Friday at 4 p.m. with that cold front approaching, some showers and storms at that point, that will usher in then that cold front, some cooler air, drier air. Notice how the whole atmosphere up here kind of cleansed by 4 p.m., 5 p.m. on Friday. That is that air mass that comes in for the weekend for us. So here's the change in the pattern. We lost our colors on this graphic. Let me click off this graphic and go back, and maybe it'll be there. Nope, it does not want to cooperate. So what we're looking at basically is a trough here of low pressure in the atmosphere as we go into the weekend. Kind of hard to see, but the black lines indicate that area of low pressure up here in the atmosphere, northwesterly winds up above at that point. That's the change that will allow somewhat cooler air to come in as we go towards, say, Friday and Saturday. So we have the colors here as we head through time. Pretty warm over the next couple days, but trending down going into the weekend. So Saturday morning, there's the potential for us to be in the middle to lower 60s for lows. That is cooler than normal. And then Sunday morning also the potential for some middle to lower 60s here at home. That's a big change compared to low temperatures in the 70s, and good timing because Saturday and Sunday both look to be pretty good. That's it for tonight. Ryan's back for us tomorrow night. We'll see you right here on Weather Extra at that point. Have a good one. Good night.